Chief Minister N. Biren today assured of providing good governance for the people of Manipur under his leadership. He was speaking during a flag hoisting ceremony in favor of BJP candidate Oinam Lukhoi, who is contesting the November 7 by-polls from Mongoi constituency. Mahut Social Welfare and Cooperation Minister Okram Henry today inaugurated a new building of New Chekon Primary School. The minister also laid the foundation stone of New Chekon Community Hall. At the initiative of Hairok constituency MLA Dr. Thokchom Radhesham, edible items were distributed to more than 200 households today at Salungpham Mayai Lekai and Ukhongsang Maning Lekai, which are currently COVID-19 containment zones. Volunteers of Social, Culture, Educational and Sport Development Organization Hairok today distributed edible items to residents of Ward No. 1 and 2 of Hairok Nagar Panchayat declared as COVID-19 containment zones. The volunteers also disinfected the area with sodium hypochlorite solution, reports our correspondent. Former Union Minister Dilip Ray was today sentenced to 3-year imprisonment in a gold scam case. Ray was convicted in the case which pertains to irregularities in the allocation of a Jharkhand coal block in 1999. A Delhi court had earlier this month reserved the order for October 26 after hearing arguments from the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) as well as the convicts. Kongjam police arrested one person along with 5 liters of distilled illicit country liquor and raw materials used in liquor making during a drive this morning. Moyangthem Jiten Singh, aged 38 years, son of M. Milay Singh of Tentha Tuanban, was arrested for making illicit liquor, police said. In Manipur, the coronavirus active cases stand at 4,166, while the recoveries have reached 12,857 as of this morning. The virus recovery rate has improved to 74.91%, said Government COVID-19 Command Control Room. The COVID-19 total tally has spiked to 17,162 in the last 24 hours. The death toll stands at 139. India's COVID-19 caseload mounted to over 79 lakh with 45,157 new infections. Death toll has mounted to 119,030 according to the latest update by Worldometer. The total number of active cases currently stands at 6,56,026. However, India has crossed landmark milestones in its fight against COVID-19. Top commanders of the army will carry out a comprehensive assessment of India's combat readiness in eastern Ladakh and other sensitive areas along the line of actual control (LAC) with China during a 4-day conference beginning today. The commanders will also deliberate on a slew of long-pending reform measures like cutting down on ceremonial practices and non-military activities to ensure a rational distribution of resources, media reports say. Meghalaya Health Minister A.L. Hek has tested positive for COVID-19. Minister Hek said that the test report on samples collected from him was declared yesterday. According to the report, Hek was in New Delhi for about a week and arrived at Guwahati 2 days before returning to Shillong on October 19 last. Former Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi was discharged from the Guwahati Medical College and Hospital GMCH after 60 days. A media report said that 85-year-old Gogoi was admitted to the GMCH on August 26 after he had tested positive for COVID-19. Indian Army Chief General M.M. Naravane is set to visit Nepal in a bid to reset relations after ties between the two nations came under severe strain following a bitter border dispute. The report said the 3-day crucial visit to Nepal commences on November 4 till November 6. Thailand's parliament began a special session today to address tensions as pro-democracy protests drew students and other demonstrators into the streets almost daily demanding the Prime Minister's resignation. Media reports say that the demonstrations by student-led groups in Bangkok and other cities have 3 main demands: that Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha step down, the constitution be amended to make it more democratic, and reforms be made to the monarchy to make it more accountable. As the number of COVID-19 cases continues to surge across the World Health Organization (WHO) chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus yesterday called for solidarity in the rollout of future coronavirus vaccines. In a video address at the opening of the 3-day World Health Summit in Berlin, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said that the only way to recover from the coronavirus pandemic was together and by making sure poorer countries had fair access to a coronavirus vaccine.